All right, so we got the HKS high power exhaust on, we got the Team Flex coilovers on. Today, this is my daily driver right now, so we only get about 5 hours at a time. In the mornings, we do meetings with each department. Obviously, I head that up, so we don't have a ton of time. We get 5 or 6 hours to get everything done, get it back together, and drive home. So we got those 2 things done yesterday. Today, I want to do some knick-knack things. I want to get the bride seats in, so we'll cover the seat belt and all the wiring there and transferring that over. I'd like to do just a few knick-knack things, maybe the drift button, the Greddy hood shocks, the pedal spacer. So yeah, let's just dive in. Why do leaves exist? All right, now that the seats, suspension, and exhaust is on, we're gonna move on to some pretty fun stuff. Today we're gonna put the dual piston brake booster delete in the car, which requires light clearancing of the firewall. We're gonna keep ABS so that we can test the master cylinder to its fullest extent. We've done intensive testing without ABS, but we wanna see what happens when we put it on a modern day ABS system. So we're gonna throw that in, gonna run through how we tape up so we don't get metal shavings on the interior, and make 2 lines and bleed the brakes. So I'm gonna put this in here. Oh no. There we go. And then mark where we're needing to trim. And here's the scary part, where we cut that much off the firewall. This is nerve-wracking for any car guy to cut up your car. It's a part of building cars though. I mean, most products require some sort of metal modification. So what we're doing here is we've got this sort of crescent moon that we trace from the brake booster delete plate. And then what I've done here is sort of make pie cuts, and I'm gonna cut those with the Dremel. And then when you do that, you can kind of do flat cuts here, 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 and here, here. And slowly it'll just kind of pop out. And then we've made this trash bag catch-all for all the metal dust. And we've got this blue tape. We've got blue tape all underneath the pedal to catch everything we can. I've got full interior, nice floor mats, everything's really nice under there, so I protected it, and I put a trash bag in there. So we're just gonna start cutting and see what happens. All right, so we got the firewall modified, and we're about to put this in. What you see here is not quite what we're selling on our website. Our website comes with the one from our website comes with the adjustable bias valve on it, which goes into our little hidden pocket here that we designed for a nice stealthy install. And it comes with this L banjo, we call it, that goes on the front, and that divides, front right, front left. Instead of having 3 lines, it makes it into 2. Now, since we're putting this on a car with ABS, I've removed all that because the ABS is the bias valve. It adjusts bias front to rear for you. So it's kind of a more simplistic look here. We've got our master cylinder, this plate, and we're not running our reservoir. We're still actually waiting on our reservoirs, the final version. The prototype that we had, it was a bit leaky, and the FRS BRZ reservoir is actually the same distancing here. And when we designed this master cylinder, we did base it off of a higher end Toyota, so that does make sense. Now there's many changes from the Toyota, so it's not like a Toyota master cylinder would bolt right in, but pretty cool that there's some continuity there, and we get to keep our brake switch, which a later version of our dual piston brake booster delete will include a brake switch like that tells you when your fluid's low. So that's what it is, and we're gonna get this in here and make some brake lines and test it out.
This one.
We use a Type 5 bracket that's an option on our Coolant Overflow, and I just added 2 30-degree bends there to fit it, kind of in the stock location. You'll see in a second. This is the overflow for your overflow. So if your overflow overflows, you can direct where the overflow goes. It's kind of a limerick. So we're just gonna stuff it down in the fender well area.